What is up, my Radical Squad members? Napkins here, and welcome to Harvest Moon 64! Now, I'm not starting an entire playthrough of this game because I'm not sure if people would even want to watch that. So, people who don't know what this is a farming simulator, basically. You play as an unnamed farmer who inherits his grandpa's house after he dies, and basically you kind of just have to take care of the farm. So the reason I'm super excited about doing this is because Harvest Moon 64 is actually the first video game I ever played. It just got me into video games. I actually still have it. Getting really excited. I actually still have it on the Nintendo 64, but I really wanted to play it for you guys so I could show you one of my favorite games ever made, because I hold it so close to my heart. So here we go. I really wanted to do this. Okay, so hold on one second actually. Okay, so part of the rule is that was this for the house or for me? I wasn't paying attention. So part of the rule though is that I always do a theme. That's always been my rule ever since I first started playing this game. So, I think that the first one that you do is the farm, if I remember right. So this time, I've decided I'm going to do a YouTube theme. Obviously, I don't have enough room, but I can at least get YouTube. Always 25th. I always try and save my birthday for fall or winter for some reason. Another thing that I've just always done. Oh no, wait, no, I don't want that to be my name. Okay, sorry. Hold on. Okay, I named myself after myself because whatever. Shut up. But I'm probably gonna name everything else after Enter Your Ranch's name. That's what I was trying to do. I'll probably name the dogs and the chickens and the cows and the sheep after other YouTubers. I don't even know if I'll get far enough to start getting those things. I just really wanted to show you guys this game because it's so it just has such a big part in my childhood and getting me to where I am right now. I'm sorry I have hiccups right now, I know. Enter your dog's name. Who should I go for here? Naming him Grump. You know why. Grump with a little paw. Oh yes, and every morning you always eat your giant plate of rice balls. And yeah, so here's tomorrow's forecast. It will be clear from the morning without a cloud in the sky. Shit, you know what I need to figure out is how to do the C buttons. So you always look at the calendar and this always tells you, oh, there's a horse race, there's a flower festival, that kind of stuff. And then the other channels I never have really cared about, so I just don't worry about that. And here's your little calendar! And you can mark days that are important. So I know that on the 7th there's something, then the flower festival on the 23rd, and I think there's the horse races on the 17th. I can't enter those yet because my horse won't be big enough in time, but whatever. Oh, and that's the mayor. Hello, Mr. Mayor. I'm the mayor. I'm sure you have lots of questions. Shall I show you around the town? Yes, why not? Only because I want to make sure you guys get to see everything in a short amount of time. Take this path, you head towards Moon Mountain. They'll teach you how to raise animals. Oh, and they're looking for someone to take their horse. So yeah, it's just, it's a simple little game, and you basically just live in this tiny town, and there's girls that you can pick from to try and romance, so that's potpourri. She really likes flowers, so if you give her a lot of flowers, she'll fall in love with you and you can marry her. But yeah, you just have all these choices of people to become friends with. You can go an entire game without talking to certain people, and you'll just all of a sudden talk to them, and they'll be like, who the hell are you? You've been living here for the last 3 years? So, and there's festivals that you go to and you participate in them, and sometimes you can win contests. And if you go to the bar, you can actually up your alcohol intake, because on New Year's there's always like drinking contests, and if you can outdrink everyone, then they like respect you more. And there's one girl who will like fall in love with you basically if you can outdrink her. She's the vineyard's the guy who runs the vineyard's daughter. But yeah, there's just like all these different things that you can do. It's really fun. And then there's like obviously little cheats that I know about. Like there's one girl who if you show her your dog 100 times, she'll just like automatically transfer to a pink heart for you. And this is Ellie, and she runs the bakery, and so she really likes when you bring her like eggs and fish and stuff. So yeah, I just like, this game was like so big in my childhood. I don't even remember how I first learned about this game or playing it or anything, because I don't know, like I think I played it at a friend's house once, and then I remember I did a bunch of chores and I saved up my allowance, which was not that much, and it was all quarters, and basically I just saved up to try and buy this game, and I bought this for myself just with my allowance, just in all quarters. So you can imagine me, this game was like 20 bucks back in the 90s, and I went and bought it, and I was super excited, dropped $20 in quarters on the GameStop counter, or I don't know if it was a GameStop, it might have been just some random game area, but it was so funny. Little old me, here you go, I'm 5! So, yeah, but this is the first game I ever bought for myself with my allowance money, but still. And then I just played it all the time, and I would always come up with different like themes to follow. Like, I'd be like, okay, this week I'm obsessed with Kingdom Hearts, so I'm gonna name them all after Kingdom Hearts characters. Or when I was going through like a Bleach phase, I named them all after Bleach characters. So yeah, a lot of really good times with this game. So and there is a day-night cycle, so you have to like try not to waste too much time, but like, oops, crap, actually, how do you, oh crap, I didn't want that, I didn't want that! Oh, there we go, okay. So yeah, you like, try and clear up your farm. I gotta stop hitting the wrong button. And you do have a certain amount of energy, and you can build up your energy as the game goes on. And one thing that I actually normally do, I'm just breaking a couple of rocks because I don't want to waste a bunch of time. But one thing that you can do is actually save a bunch of the rocks and make them into your border. Because if you make it out of logs, the logs actually can break when tornadoes hit. Or tsunamis, I can't remember what they call them. Because it is Japanese, so they do more like Japanese things. But, and you get to keep all the wood that you break, and you need it to like build things. And you can feed your dog, like you don't have to, it doesn't affect anything in the game actually, but it's good to feed him because then he likes you more. And you can enter a dog race. I think if he likes you more, he runs faster. No, it's not. Pick it. Pick the plants! Thank you. Oh crap, how do I... Oh yeah, that's right. I have to remember the controls, but on a keyboard. Which is weird. It's been a while, actually, since I played this. Hello, sir. Sorry while I axe you. Hello, Mr. Fisherman. It's no good to have a hobby. How about fishing? I'll fish. I love games where the characters tell you in-game what the controls are. So I always make sure to get that so I can start fishing eventually. Oh, and then there's these funny guys who live up here. Oh, hey, it's her. This is the vineyard girl. So you see how her heart is white? If you make her fall in love with you, then it turns pink. So she's really mean to you at first, but I always liked trying to get her to fall in love with me because it was really entertaining. So yeah, you got these twins who live up in the mountains, and they build stuff for you, but you have to get all the supplies for them first. And then there's these weird elves, which I never quite understood, but they speak in Pig Latin. I don't know. pig Latin speaking elves, basically, is all you need to know. And I've never quite been sure why. I didn't expect it to get dark. Although, I guess if you do the, tour of the town... Oops, that's not what I wanted. Then... There we go, I fed him. If you do the tour of the town, then it actually takes longer. The day. Because if I had just started right away... Crap, I gotta stop picking the wrong button. Then I would have been back. I would have been able to do more. But it's okay. I can do more tomorrow. Okay. Let's go to bed. Don't worry, the dog's fine. But yeah, like, eventually you can actually expand this whole house. You can, like, you add a kitchen and you add a bathroom where, there's, like, a really fancy hot tub. Also, time doesn't run indoors, so, it only runs when you're outside. And, you get a staircase up here to go up to your roof. Eventually, the only way you can get married is if you have a baby bed and a kitchen. I think you have to have a kitchen because you have to have a place for your wife to hang out at night. And you have to have a baby bed because when you propose, Harvest Moon logic, when you propose with the blue feather that every Harvest Moon game has is the blue feather, that apparently, according to the children, the blue feather is what helps the wife get pregnant. So, yeah. Oh, and then there's also this little photo album you eventually can fill all the way up if you want to. There's like little tasks you can do, but you have to be careful because if you get married, you can't complete some of the tasks because the girls in town won't, oh shoot, I forgot about this. The girls in town won't do certain things with you once you have a wife because they're like, nah bro, he's taken bro. So, because I totally associate this with the Nintendo 64, but once I figured out how to emulate this, I was super excited. I'm also really excited because that means I can emulate other Nintendo 64 games. Like, I eventually want to do Legend of Zelda games, like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. So, now that I've figured this out, I can work. Oh, damn it. Okay. Oh well, it's just messed up a little bit. Have any mail? No. Okay. Let's go. Ooh, is the flower shop open right now? See, and then that's how you know that you're getting tired. And you're a little wimp baby at the beginning, so... Ooh, that's a glitch. It's not perfect. It's a ROM. What do you expect? Oh, you're the grandkid from the UTub farm. So you're going to run the farm, eh? That means you'll be a customer. Nice to meet you. So, I'm gonna go for, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the potato seeds. There we go. Okay. Buy it. So, yeah, and these are like grass seeds, and you need those eventually if you're going to have, a cow and stuff. So, yeah. And also, you have to be careful because there are people in the town who will basically like steal the girls if you don't get them to fall in love with you, and then you can just end up alone. And at the end of 3 years, the way that this game works is that at the end of 3 years, your dad, who you saw in the preview a little bit, he was the one who asked you about, did Grandpa say anything before he died? He will actually come to you and he'll be like, he basically judges your entire life based on how many friends you have, how much food you've sold in the 3 years, if you've gone fishing once in a while, if you've won any festivals, if you have a wife, all that stuff. He like judges you, and if he doesn't think you're doing well enough, then he'll tell you, okay, time to leave the farm, you're coming back to the city with me, and you like abandon the farm and everybody's like really sad. But if you do really well, then all the villagers like praise you, and then they're like, oh my god, he's perfect, and then your dad's like, okay, you can stay on the farm, and then you like stay there with your wife and kid. So that's fun. And then there's Cliff. I love Cliff. He's kind of an asshole when you first meet him, but eventually you like learn that he really likes flowers, which is super cute. And you end up being like total bros with him, so And there's other games of Harvest Moon where you can play as a boy or a girl. And there's actually one I know where you can play and then you have a kid and then eventually you can like play as your own kid basically, and like you just keep the story going and like it just goes from there. Okay, what am I gonna name the horse? I gotta do it. No, wait, I gotta save that, actually. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, because I want to name a cow Marky Moo. So, I'm gonna save that one. Let's name you... Oh, damn it. Septic! That's a good name, says Anne. Anne's actually the one, the very first girl I ever tried to get to marry me. Because, I remember just thinking, oh, she's a farmer, I'm a farmer, we should get married. And it was, like, super logical to young Amy. Except she's super freaking hard to get to like you. I don't know why. She just, like, for some, like, she likes you if you're running your farm well. But, like, goddamn, she just, like, does not want to be friends with you for some, well, not really, you know what I mean. Okay. Gotta get this. Right in the middle. Nailed it! Hell yeah. Okay. And I should probably go, god damn it. Sorry. I'm super confused by the controls on here still. There's my horsey! And then he follows you! Eventually I need to buy a brush because he really likes getting brushed. There we go. Oh yeah, there's a thing in this tree, I forgot. No, there we go. There's something in that tree hill, got the treasure map. And that treasure map tells you where a music box is. And what you do is you get the music box and it's, you have to like dig around in your backyard a lot. The instructions are a little vague. And you have to hit the soil 10 times in the same spot, and then you get a music box, and then you go to the engineer in town, and then what he does is he fixes it, and then you give it to a girl that you like, and it basically like boosts your relationship with her. So also, I gotta tell you guys this, when I first played this game, I actually thought that this white thing right here was my grandpa's coffin. And I was like, is this some weird, like, cultural thing where you keep your ancestor's coffin, like, just, like, out in front of you? I was, like, 5 at the time. Please remember this. I was, like, 5 or 6 when I was playing this game. So, but then eventually I figured, because I couldn't figure out, I was like, how the hell do I sell things in this game to make money? And then I realized that that's a shipping bin. So that was, yeah. Come on, let's go inside. I gotta stop hitting that button. That is not the button I want. Okay, I'm gonna take you inside with me. So. Okay. So, that's all I'm gonna play. I just really wanted to show you guys this game, and I wanted to, like, nerd out about it to you guys, because, like, it's something I can actually talk about a lot, because it's, like, it's my game, basically. That's what I feel like. It's my game. I played this, and then eventually it got me into Legend of Zelda, and then it got me into just a bunch of N64 games, and then that just went on to, I think, like, Halo might have, no, it was either Halo or Kingdom Hearts was, like, the first game I played on, like, a more, like, advanced console, but I was super into Nintendo 64 games for a really long time, so. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will probably not do any more of this game unless you guys actually ask for it, but this isn't the kind of game that I feel like is fun to watch playthroughs of, because it's very repetitive the days after a while. It's fun to play, but it can get repetitive to watch, because you're just like, okay, go collect things, cut wood, flirt with whatever girl you've chosen, and eventually get married and have a kid. But let me know if you guys want to see more of this. I will show you more. I might even try and do like little tutorials where I'm like, here's how you do this in Harvest Moon, and here's how you do this. So let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm really excited to show it to you guys. So thank you all so much for watching. I love you all so dearly, and I hope you have wonderful days. Bye! Went off the edge. Clouds everywhere, because we gotta have a narwhal coming out of the clouds. Let's put the narwhal over here, actually. That seems like a good area. And did she? Yeah, we took her all over. I even caught glimpses of places that I haven't been to. She was so happy. It sounds like she would have really appreciated what you did for her. You've helped a lot of people, Roxy.